So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The
Señoras
game
y
yet to
señores,
kick off.
bienvenidos al
The
partido de
excitement
hoy.
already palpable. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And already we're underway here.
Here's a guy that qualifies as one of the best defensive midfielders to ever play the game.
Patrick Vieira, the pillar of strength.
Yeah, aggression, hard tackling, they're the foundations of his game. But he can turn defence into attack very quickly and show his terrific athleticism and real power.
Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Mbappe, chance for a shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
And we have our very first corner. He's there to hit it! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Cruzeiro have their second corner now. A sudden chance to counter. Oh, he's burst through, looking to play it in. Gullit showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Roberto Carlos. Now then, the ball's come loose. There will be a throw-in. Looking for the run, in towards the back stick. Terrific header! Chiellini goes direct. And it's Ronaldinho. Into the channel.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with...
He's had a shot! And how good was that? A finish right from the top draw. And Cruzeiro take the lead. Forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. McAllister. Searching pass he's played there.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Now, this could be a chance. Aimed beyond the defence. Now it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Best. And it's Thuram.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Messi. It's a promising run he's making on the right. It's a pretty loose pass. It's a promising position. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Roberto Carlos has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident. And he's found the way past, goes for a shot! And he nearly went all the way.
He's absolutely full of energy here, definitely had the right idea. A shame he just couldn't finish it off.
He's had it taken off him. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? The ball has bounced loose now. And here's Gullit. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Thuram gets over and intercepts. Ferdinand calmly anticipates. And that has put paid to that. Ronaldinho. Pele plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Oh, what has happened here? He's shifting through the gears here. Big chance! This time, surely! And he hits the net! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Convertido en el minuto 37.
That was a given.
Número
It always
19.
was.
That's shocking.
Messi!
The ease with which he was able to get into the space. And the
Messi!
player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
Messi.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
David De Gea. 5 minutes till the break. And it's Chiellini. Keeper's got good distance on that. Yeah. Here's a man adored by many, even
Se van a jugar
deified
2
by
minutos de
some.
compensación.
Roberto Carlos. It's a mighty! Oh, it's come off the upright. And here's Mbappe. Gets a good foot in there. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Tonali. And here's Mbappe. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time.
Señoras y señores,
So there was the
por
first
favor,
half.
arrojen
Well, for
toda
us
la basura
neutrals,
en los
this
botes
is
ubicados en
fantastic.
las zonas de
If
acceso.
you're a fan from either
Muchas
side,
gracias.
it's unpleasant. And as for the managers, check your heart rate.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. Cruzeiro get the second half started. Yeah. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. He's on it. Can he get away? Mbappe! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Cruzeiro have their third corner. into the grateful arms of the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence. And there's green grass ahead of him. Ronaldinho unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And he's there to make the challenge. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Messi, oh, it's come loose. Nothing wrong with that tackle, ball won cleanly. And that's a foul, a simple decision for the referee. Mbappe. Well, that pass isn't the best. Pele. Now it's Hullet. Roberto Carlos. Oh, that's nice. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Quarter of an hour into the second half. That's really well manoeuvred. Looking for options for movement. Oh, well played. Vieira. And it's McTominay. Shapes to shoot! Great effort, but no way through. There's a sharp little ball here. Kubasi. Out to the right. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Bullish header! In for the pieces! Goal! Cruzeiro! Into the lead once more. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Oh, that was close. Can he get on the end of this? Shot could be on. Referee's had a good look and given a corner.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Cleared away. Cruzeiro are looking to go forward now. No, he's just misjudged that one. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Se está realizando un cambio.
That's a foul, no two ways about it. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card. Pelé. Filippo Inzaghi. Valverde. It's played through for him. Roberto Carlos. Not the most accurate pass. Now the shooting chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, he's been caught napping. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Oh, that's a booking, always looked it. Inzaghi is eyeing up his options in the middle.
I think it looks as if they're going to try and whip this one in with pace.
Great save by Dida. Oh, split-second reaction.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 4 coming up here. Gets his head on it! Late in the day, game over surely. Great corner, and he did the rest.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Cruzeiro go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Yeah, I can't think of a better...
There's the shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are pulling clear here. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Cruzeiro grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. Knocks it into space.
Se van a jugar 6 minutos de compensación.
Whistle's gone and they've got themselves a free kick.
Well, they're struggling to cope with a pacey dribble because they've not been at it as a team. I think the collective pressure needs to be better all round. Well, great position for a cross this, Peter. Now to get good contact on it.
He has kept it out. What great reactions. Now that was quite some save. It's their second corner of the game. And that has left him in a heap. Now it's Lopez. Great ball if he can get there. He is through here. That's very neat. And the shot! Oh, this looks sharp. Ferdinand. And the counter is on. And this is Adriano. And he's in on goal. Threatening run, but a measured piece of goalkeeping.
He stood his ground brilliantly until he actually needed to act, and everything...
And that will be it. Cruzeiro really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. And that is...